I think the opportunity for Hive here, I mean, you're going back to Met cost discussion. It can be frustrating at times on Hive at the moment with the way it's set up, but there is definitely an ecosystem here, a base structure where we can build freedom and freedom of speech into the platforms. Even if it's not in the existing platforms, we can always build new platforms. And there's no one that can stop us from doing that. And I don't just mean me and Dan, I mean anyone in this room, anyone in the ecosystem can do that shit. And the more open source stuff that we build, the cheaper and easier it's going to be to copy those platforms and replicate them for yourself. So that's really cool to start off with. And then you kind of go into the way these people are just constantly infatuated by these Web 2 platforms. I believe it's going to create a gap in the market where I think Hive will be able to position itself. You know, you look at people like Disregard Fear for Deluxe, for example. They're doing some great work towards building easy to spin up Web3 systems using layer 2 tokens. Certainly the Speak network will try to add to that as well, integrate that in some way, build its own stuff, maybe integrate that back into Deluxe and vice versa, and left, right, and center. And I just think that there's potentially here a gap in the market opening up for Hive, because we're going to be able to approach the Truth Socials and the Rumbles of the world, you know, and say to them, hey, guys, you're working your ass off on trying to decentralize, maybe not all of them are. But here's these tools that we can offer you to integrate into what you've done. It's like 3 weeks worth of engineering time, and boom, you've got all these Web3 tools. Your users own their accounts outside of your ecosystem. The users are going to start to demand this in the future. Your users can create their own token systems on unregulatable base layers. You know, your users can create immutable communities on unregulatable base layers, apart from by the community itself, right? Just this whole, you know, if we do a good job of this on Hive, we're going to be able to build tools that make it super easy for these established platforms to integrate this technology without them having to spend 6 months or a year building their own decentralized ecosystem that probably won't end up decentralized because it's just so damn hard to do. So I think we've got an opportunity here to go and approach these platforms and integrate some of the tech on these layer 2s on Hive and various different ecosystems in the Hive account system itself. We on the Speak network are currently putting the final touches to the Ceramic system, which is super cool because Ceramic allows you to basically get an account in the same traditional way as you would do in the old Web 2 world. And then you can attach your Ethereum account to it. You can attach your Hive account to it. You can attach various other, you know, whichever blockchains you want, really, you can attach your accounts to it. And then obviously what we're doing now is with things like 3Speak and other apps that we're building, working with, we're trying to work out how best to integrate that Ceramic account login into the apps. So now you're just going to like be in the app and you're going to be able to drop down and select what blockchain you want to post from or what blockchain ecosystem you want to use, you know. That's just super cool stuff, and it allows you to have true ownership of your digital footprint and your content and how you use what change you work on. And the platforms become skins. And I genuinely think there's a massive opportunity for Hive to be one of the leaders of this in terms of taking these types of systems to these existing platforms and saying to them, hey, you can save a shitload of engineering hours here if you do this.
Yep, just got to get them off the mantra of owning the user account and attaching that to the site. That's just archaic. And it's the biggest red flag if you don't at least give the autonomy of the account to the people using the platform. So they just need to understand this. It's going to take a little while to break the mindset of trying to own the site and the users and the community as a part of just offering a service, a skin for them to utilize and compete versus the other skins.